Said what you said. If you mean what you said, then stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. You said what you said. If you mean what you said, then stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Media, we make you stand on it. We tell the truth because it's a demand for it. You know the business. I'm even ran for it.
You know the business. You know the business. You know the business.
You said what you said. If you mean what you said, stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it.
You know the business.
You said what you said. If you mean what you said, stand on it. 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 Stand on it.
You know the business.
Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it.
You know the business.
Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it.
You know the business. 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 We're gonna let that round CS two back, CS two back, and we're gonna get right to it.
Said what you said. If you mean what you said, then stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it.
You know the business. You know the business.
You said what you said. If you mean what you said, stand on it.
Did you? Did you? Did you?
Stand on it. Media, we make you stand on it. We tell the truth because it's a demand for it. You know the business. I might even ran for it. They called him the press before he even ran for it. You said what you said. If you mean what you said, stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. You said what you said. If you mean what you said, stand on it. 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 Stand on it.
Stand on it. Stand on it.
Stand on it. Stand on it.
Stand on it.
Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it.
Welcome to Stand On The Media. Salute to the Stand On The Media family. It's been a while. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been live. It's been a minute. You know, feels good to be back in the driver's seat on a Sunday. Salute to y'all, man. Everything good, everything fresh, everything. Hit that like button on your way in, man. I would appreciate it, man. I really would. It's just a common thing, you know, respect thing. I would appreciate it, you know. Helps me get further in the algorithm. I'm not trying to ask for too much. Just, you know, hit that like button, man. Help your man get deeper into that algorithm. But I just want to say salute to everybody out there. Whoever's going to watch this live tonight, right now, later, it doesn't matter. Just thank you. I appreciate you pulling up and all that. We're going to get right to the content, man. I don't even want to hold y'all like that. It's live right now. I rewinded it back to the beginning to make sure that we don't miss a beat, all right? But again, thank you. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Michael Melvin is in the building. My God, my man 50 grand. Salute to you. First in the chat. I appreciate that, man. I need to throw my cash. I'll do that in a minute. But let's get to it.
I don't know if I should say this on camera or not. Right. They can leave it in if they want, but that girl that I was just interviewing, she's Aaron the plumber's ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
You know what she told me during the interview? So you're going to see it, is that after you got on the phone with him, he spent 3 months terrified, crying, freaking out.
Who?
Aaron, the plumber.
I don't believe that.
She said that you had him terrified,
she's
bro.
Capping.
Listen.
First of all, here goes the thing, bro. Here goes the thing. I'm going to tell you why I know she's capping. First of all, she's an ex-girlfriend. She's going to say all kind of shit. Second of all, me and Aaron talked for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Listen, that's how I remember it too. You guys were cool by like the end of the day or the next day, right?
He talked to me. I had an hour trip to get to Ray J. Got to Ray J's house, the one we were trying to get you to come to before he moved, and started putting together the fight. Got Donut on the three-way. Got him and Ray J to agree to do a 20 versus 1. So a guy that's terrified is not going to be on the phone with you like that. Now, I don't know. I mean, I never knew Aaron promoted. I don't know who his girl is. I didn't know the dude.
That was his ex-girl. They ain't been fucking with each other for a little while.
She clout chasing.
Well, yeah.
How long it been? A year?
She came to No Jumper to do an interview so that she could basically air him out. So, yeah. And I'm that guy. I'll do that interview.
But how long was she with him?
I'm the male Tasha K.
How long was she with him?
I think like 6, 7, 8 months.
And it's been like a year since they broke up?
Not even that long, I think.
Well, listen.
Like a couple months, I think.
Now, here goes the thing, right? Here goes the math to that.
Yeah.
One, that means another man hasn't come into your life, because if it did, you wouldn't be talking about your ex-nigga. Two, your ex-nigga has such an impact on you that you still talking about him. You gotta give Ann his props.
She did say that she was getting dug out by Ray J before that. Moving around him. She was traveling around with Ray J. That's what she said.
Before she met Aaron.
Yeah.
Right. That ain't got nothing to do with Aaron.
Right, I know, but I'm just saying. She got a type.
Huh?
Loud chocolate man who like to cause havoc on the internet.
A-Dre got a lot of hit and runs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, A-Dre, he's a hit and run king.
Who's A-Dre?
Ray J.
Ray J. Were you calling him something different right there?
I mean, AJ.
Why would you call him AJ?
I mean, he knows what's going on. Yo, so she was a hit and run victim.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
She was talking like he was rolling around the country with
listen, did you ever see Ray J with her publicly?
Honestly, if I see Ray J with some girls, I'm going to avert my eyes out of respect.
No, but listen, the little chick he been with in the Love Cabin, you know who she is.
Uh-huh.
He tells you, he kisses on her.
I don't know. I haven't been paying
a little, like, she's Latin, Spanish.
Love Cabin?
That's a show they filmed on Zeus.
Oh, okay.
It's up on Zeus. But
I gotta start watching Zeus.
I've never seen her. First time I seen her was at 20 versus 1.
Yeah. That's basically like her day to day is just doing different 20 versus 1s.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, shit. Hopefully, it helps her. How many followers she got?
He got her Instagram deleted, according to her, so not that many.
Oh,
yeah. She's trying to get in the Blueface mix, which honestly, given her current track record, seems like pretty logical.
No, given her current track record, ladies, let me enlighten you on something.
She might be too classy for Blueface.
Nah, but she mean too trashy. Let me enlighten you on something. When men see you try to expose or talk bad or backbite your ex nigga, the next nigga don't want to make you that.
I don't think Blueface is really.
He may want to hit you and run.
You know the bumper rails at the bowling alley?
What?
I don't think Blueface, on the path to his heart, I don't think there's bumpers that are stopping girls from getting in just because they shit on some dude. I think that's totally fine.
No, he ain't gonna. He gonna hit you and keep moving. If he with you, he may not even. If it's just a thing, listen. Watch this. Blueface been having 2 women at home since he been out. You ain't never heard a peep out of them. Because they know their job and they know their position. You see that? Them 2 women he'll fall in love with.
Really?
They give him no headaches.
But all the girls that he falls in love with are the ones that are loud and proud out on social media, right?
Well, I mean, you got to remember. I mean, we went out on a little bowling date, double date. We went to Javier's and then we went to Lucky Strike.
Which girl?
The 2 girls.
So both of them and then you only had R&B?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but again, they ain't tripping.
You gonna put the topics on?
You know, the next day, we had to do his thing that his mother threw for him. And I remember them saying, hey, are we going to be able to go? He said, nah, I got whatever the other girl, and she's going to be there. He told him. He didn't bullshit him and say, I'll see. But he said the lady, R&B is going to send the lady to do your nails and y'all lashes and stuff. And then, we'll do something later on.
Who's the better bowler, you or him?
Nephew pretty good. He got this crazy ass spin.
Really?
I just bowl with speed. My balls be like 115 miles per hour.
It doesn't really benefit you.
If I could, listen, I'm going to tell you what I do. I cheat. I'm throwing the ball so fast and my ball's not hitting the ground, the alley until probably about 10, 12 feet into it. So as long as it hit right, I'm striking because it's in the middle. My ball is not doing the whole row, maybe like half of it. And I'm throwing it so fast.
Hey, real quick, giving life. Is it allowing you to vote on that poll? Even though I pinned that my Cash App to the chat, is it allowing you to vote? Because I'm not seeing it on my thing no more since I pinned that my Cash App.
Where it gets there now.
Your logic is the less time that the ball is actually rolling, the less time it has to go off course.
There you go. And I'm throwing it fast.
But I would say that when you throw it really far, that you're less in control of that time period than when it's on the ground.
Okay, watch this. Picture the whole alleyway, right?
Yeah.
And half of it, the ball is committed and moving at 100+ miles per hour. It get there fast. Now, Lucky Strike, I couldn't really execute like I wanted to because it had the strings.
Strings?
Yeah, if you pay attention, some bowling alleys just set the pins down. So that means when you hit the vibration from other pins, it'll make other ones fall. When it has strings attached to them, they'll still stay in place.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, you'll pay when it comes down, you'll see them. But
I'm not gonna lie. The school that my kid goes to, we had like a parent bowling night. We went, ordered a lot of apps, a mountain of fries, and then we all bowl. I feel pretty confident that me and Lena were the worst bowlers there by far, to the point where some of the other parents were like, they thought I was trolling because my bowling was so bad. And one of the dads took it upon himself to start helping me with my bowling. And by the end of the night, I had like 3 strikes. Like in my last my last 10 bowls, I had like 3 strikes.
What weight ball you
I was the most improved player ever.
What size bowling ball you use? You probably don't remember. I'm like 12 to a 15, so anywhere between that range.
Okay.
R&B has a crazy bowling technique.
What's she do?
Now,
diaper shot?
The problem with her is when it's people there and the ladies can't handle it, they get mad at their man. Because she goes and squats down with both hands and comes all the way through her legs and then lets it go. So you have nothing but a bunch of ass just boom, tooted up. So if your woman ain't cool like that and she catches you, you're going to look at that shit. Then it screws your whole bowling out.
My wife has no pride.
She don't care.
No, you don't care.
No, she's going to talk about it with you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we do, right? But if you got somebody there who's like, God damn it, Frankie, you bet not.
I don't want to date a woman who has any kind of pride in her bowling skills. Unless she's like a real professional bowler, then I could totally get behind that. But I don't want like unwarranted pride in their ability to do random sports.
Her and the 2 girls whoop Blueface. And Blueface is a sore loser.
Really?
He's competitive. He don't give his mama, grandmama, kids. He's trying to whoop your ass.
Oh, wow.
Straight up. He got so mad when all 3 of them beat him. 2 of them tied R&B for first, then the other one. The next game, he was so focused. He blew. The fool had like 170 points. He was like, oh, that shit ain't that. He was serious. They laughing.
Right.
I'm like, yo, he's serious as a motherfucker.
If you go on a double date bowling with Blueface, how many security is with him?
We just had one.
It was okay. So it's pretty chill. He's not like really too.
No, we just had one.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so I interviewed Hazel E. Now, when I agreed to interview her was when they were together. By the time the interview happens, like a week and a half later, they're already broken up. And I just want to warn you that she was throwing some sizzle on the story of her time spent with Blueface.
We don't mind that. I mean, you ain't got enough time to even. You're not Rock or Jaden. You know what
I held it down, but okay. At one point,
it's not too much you can say.
She was trying, I think, to kind of like poison the well, because at one point we're talking about their sex life, right? And she says he was getting on all 4s. And I'm like, wait, what are you?
I mean, you're dealing with
about?
a seasoned vet from loving hip hop.
But then she admits that he's on all 4s, like her from behind, and I'm like,
you see what I'm saying?
Okay, like all 4s, we're all thinking you're getting pegged, we're thinking you're getting assy like that. I'm like, oh, you're trying to make it sound like that. But then when I pry a little bit, she's like, oh no, he's like on top of me. I'm like,
yeah, but she would have left that like that. That's what went. But at the end of the day, I told her I was a little disappointed in her because when she started doing weird shit, I thought the respect she had for me, she'd have refrained from that. Like, she's tripping that he out with other broads.
Yeah.
As you lost your mind, like listen, Hazel, no disrespect, but you're not a lockdown for a dude like that. You 8 years younger than his mama. You a cool chick, all that cool, but you can't think he gonna get out the penitentiary I mean, on some real shit, Hazel got bodies.
Like murders?
No, bodies. Nigga, Hazel done been around.
Yeah, she fucked a lot of guys, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
At
nigga,
45, she got
but
30 years in the game.
But listen, no, bro. Ain't nobody with any type of status. This is real shit. And ladies, y'all listen to this shit. If you coming up and you got a lot of attention on yourself and you collecting these bodies, when you get of age, unless you got a regular dude or you move your ass to the backwoods or somewhere, nobody with any status is trying to wife you like that.
So
a nigga ego, nigga, you can't walk in a room and 10 niggas know what your woman feel like.
But there are a lot of examples of like very famous couples who essentially have done that, right?
Who?
I mean, okay, ASAP Rocky has like arguably the baddest, most successful girl.
Yeah, but Rihanna, bro, Rihanna wasn't, nigga, you can't put 40 on Rihanna in the industry.
Not 40, but I'm sure you could think of a nice little list. He probably knows about a bunch of bodies we don't know about.
No, listen, when you say Rihanna, Chris Brown,
His enemy, Drake.
Who else?
I don't even pay attention, but I'm sure we could think of some other good ones.
No, but you can't.
We can? I don't know, honestly.
Right? So, respectfully, it's like, I don't know. There's no way Hazel thought that. Like,
I just think maturing.
He didn't hide nothing from it.
Maturing is accepting that your 45-year-old girlfriend is going to have had a lot of sex partners. I don't think that's the thing that,
but guess what?
Freaked him out.
No, what I'm saying is she's saying like he's supposed to got out of prison and settled down. Nephew was going to do what he do.
She kind of made it more like she was okay with the idea of with other girls, but then ultimately it was like a little bit too disrespectful. And you really
see right there.
Yeah.
How you okay with other girls, but it's too disrespectful?
Because there's a way to other girls that's not disrespectful.
Nephew ain't finna hide his hand. The nigga was just hiding his cell phone.
Asking that of wait, where?
In the penitentiary.
Oh, okay. But I'm just saying, like,
nigga, you hiding everything in your cell. Now you got to get out and free and hide. No, Hazel, that was a come up for you.
Right. I think
she should have rolled it out.
Expecting anything like that from Blueface at this point, probably pretty unreal.
Nigga, let me tell you something. It's only one female deserving of that.
Jaden.
And if Jaden didn't get it, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's only one female deserving of that, and that's Jaden. She laid down there. She gave him his first son, right? Gave him his first daughter, first two kids, high school sweetheart. Jaden, if I ain't mistaken, she might have created the goddamn cover for the famous Crip album.
Don't say that. That sounds like a lawsuit.
Who?
Her.
She ain't finna. Jaden's not gonna do nothing to go at Blueface like that, bro. Like, she ain't that type of person.
But so then how do you feel about Jaden and I and Lena doing sex on camera?
I mean, that's your business. That's his baby mother.
But we trolled, but do you think that that would be a disastrous thing for
that's your business?
Her career, my career, like who would suffer the most?
I mean, it just lets us know that Adam and Lena, when it comes to plug talk, y'all declining.
Why?
Because we're used to you guys saying you're dealing with prominent people in the world.
She's like probably more famous than almost anybody in the world.
But Jaden's not from the world.
I know, but we're always looking to branch out.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
where did Jaden's fame come from?
Blueface.
Oh, there it go.
Yeah.
Bop.
You get famous, you get famous.
Spell it with a Y.
Where did R&B's fame come from? WACK100?
No.
Well.
No.
I mean, what are the other sources?
R&B wrote 7 books prior to me.
Right.
And I will say this, in this urban space, yes. In her space, she's huge. That relationship, the church biblical side of shit, she's huge. She did tours around the world where they pay her to come speak, book signings, sold her books. She's huge. The people she be on the phone with, and I Google them, these dudes got 1 million followers, 2 million followers.
I'm going to do a deep dive on that. But
that's a fact.
But, okay, so Jaden and I obviously did not sleep together, but we did troll as if we were going to. And then we also put out the first clip from her interview in which Jaden emphatically warns me that if given the opportunity, Blueface will take down my wife.
Nah, he got respect. Blueface got more respect for you than you got for him.
Why do you say that?
Because he's not going to troll with your wife.
He could definitely troll with my wife, and I think he would. I mean, he put out Instagram videos in which he like basically made it clear that he would f my wife.
No, he said he wouldn't.
No, he did. He said, "Adam, I will f your wife." I think was an exact quote.
And then he said, "I would never f my homeboys. You know, somebody I know wife."
Well, I don't think did he say that?
I'm
I missed out
telling
on
you,
that
bro.
if he said that. Either way, I mean, I'm all for the trolling. Either way. And in fact, I think that's why he kind of had to backpedal is because I told Lena, because she was like responding in an Instagram comment.
Blueface had an argument though about y'all.
Okay.
Because he thought you was married to a transgender.
Wait. What?
I'm just saying, bro.
He said he had a wet dream about her in the pen.
No, he said he thought you was married to a transgender.
No, he said he had a wet dream about my wife in the pen. He did. Are we supposed to play these videos?
Bro, I'm just saying, I don't know what's going on.
Listen, I too have been worried at times that I might be married to a transgender.
Yo,
and then I saw you that good.
I saw you in episode 3 of the Puffy, the little thing 50 Cent put out.
Wait, really? Was I in there?
Yeah, you was in there, bro. Like, y'all, you didn't tell me.
Man, Salute Cage, I was over here trying to set up this my Cash App thingy, man. It won't give me it give me limited options on how I can make it the color pop. But salute to my guy Luke Cage, man. Man, CS2 back is an asshole, man. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny. Salute to Giving Light 706. Anybody else that's in here, man, please hit that like button. I would appreciate it, man. I'm giving y'all the content. You ain't gotta watch it over there with the weirdos. You can watch it over here. This is interesting right out the back. Let's go.
When that happened?
I didn't sit down for anything.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
What, he had an interview clip with me?
Yeah, he said you woke up and you felt like you had been drugged.
You're acting like I was accusing Diddy of...
You woke up and you felt like you had been drugged. One time it was a chick on the side of you. Another time he was laying on the side of you.
You talking about Lil Rob?
No,
that's an exact quote from him that has been going out today.
So you watched it?
No, I just saw the Instagram post. I want to watch it though. Is it one part?
No, it was like 4 or 5.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I got to get in there. But
it was like 4 or 5. You know what's crazy, right? Is shout out to 50 Cent and his marketing. Because the whole thing, and it kind of make me and you like some dumb, because he put out a bunch of clips we've all seen before with different people narrating about their opinion. It's nothing, the only thing he did have is him talking to his attorneys. I don't know where he got that from.
Right.
He had that. But it's like...
But because there was a camera crew that was filming Diddy for a documentary project, and then once he gets hit with the Fed case, he stops communicating with the camera crew.
50 get a hold of him.
They sell the content to 50. Because nobody else probably wanted it at that time.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he cleaned up. It's on Netflix. And with TV being pretty dead right now, I can't front since 50's BMF and Power and all this has kind of not been on television. TV's been dead.
Is this the first thing that he has sold to Netflix? Because wasn't everything prior to this through Showtime? I'm not paying very much attention. I never watched BMF or anything.
Stars or whatever. Yeah, but
that's interesting because those are kind of like low level, networks in comparison to Netflix. It's kind of like the biggest one. Although I don't know if that means that Netflix was like paying. Well, if he sold it to them, I'm sure they were paying the most.
But look at it though. Look at what it is. It's dead when he's not putting out nothing. Whenever 50 drops something, it was always a buzz. Oh, you seen Power? Oh, you seen this? BMF, right?
Yeah.
And then it's died. When's the last time you heard somebody campaigning a new TV show? Till now.
Yeah.
You haven't heard anything like he's...
Well, I feel like you're talking about the black world.
Yeah, I mean, we talking about the urban side of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't watch Dweebs R Us and, the tanker that hit the pickup. We don't watch that kind of shit.
The Handmaid's Tale.
Whatever that is, I don't know what that is.
The Eras Tour documentary.
We did watch a segment with Captain Tazariak, the Canaanites from the Caucasus Mountains.
But where was that? He had something that came out, right?
He's from the ISUPK out there.
No, but what video did you see him in?
Who's that?
Or what piece of content was he in that you saw?
No, they got a thing on you guys. The Canaanite from the Caucasus Mountains. That lived in reverse, which spells devil.
I feel like a lot of times these days when you talk about why white people are inherently evil that people just start throwing out.
I don't say it.
Like with the cockroach
I don't
minds,
think.
I don't care.
I
Like,
think
just a bunch of
humans are
random
evil.
shit I never heard before. It's like, oh fuck.
Oh no. What it
mountains.
is here goes the thing, right?
Some mountains I never heard.
This
of before.
Bible, right? It's like a cookbook. They start mixing shit.
What Bible?
Here we go. Rock Fit 215, my guy Aziz. So what's up, my guy Aziz? Appreciate you being here. Did you hit that like button for your boy? I appreciate it. T-Man75, what up with you, man? I appreciate you being there. Can you please hit that like button, man, so we can get deep into this algorithm? I would appreciate it. Let's get to it. Happy Sunday to y'all too, man. Real shit. Let's go.
Bible.
The Bible, the Holy Bible.
Okay.
They use the Bible, right, to say other people are evil, like for real. But it's like you can take this from here, and make it what you want. It's like a cookbook. You could take this from this, mix it up. You got a great dish or you got a bad dish. I don't really believe. We went over the 10 Commandments, and it was like 4 or 5 of them that just
I'm pretty weak.
Weak as fuck.
Doesn't sound like it came from God. Sounds like it came from some random couple of thousand
And
years
I'm gonna
ago.
be real. What do you think about the Virgin Mary?
I think it's a mistranslation. I think she was a prostitute.
I think the Virgin Mary, she didn't know who her baby daddy was. That's why the 3 wise men were there, all bearing gifts.
Well, yeah. No, my mom always tells the story about me because when I first got the internet when I was like 14, I'd be staying up all night learning about religion because I was so fascinated by it, because my whole life my parents had told me that God was real, Christianity is it, etc. As soon as I get the internet, I'm going on these crazy deep dives, learning everything about atheism, etc. And I wake up one morning and I come up the stairs, I go, Mom, you're never going to believe it. Mary was a whore.
You told your mom that?
I
How
read
old
it
was
online. I was like, she was a whore. She wasn't a virgin. It was a mistranslation.
How old were you when you said that?
14, probably.
And what did your mom say?
She was pretty upset. She's like, Adam, I don't want to hear that in the morning. She's not religious anymore, really, but like at that time, this was.
She didn't say she didn't want to hear that, just not in the morning.
I think it was especially offensive to her at like 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, whatever it was. She still brings it up all the time.
You was just destined to be an asshole.
Yeah. And especially as soon as I got the internet and I could learn about like alternate opinions on things. Oh God, I was on fire.
I got a crazy call, bro, about our partner.
Who's our partner?
Trap Lord.
What's he doing?
Man, I just figured out.
Put 20 bodies on Young Boy.
Because the call I got, right? It was a different kind of call. And I was like, what the hell? Because I don't be knowing. I called. They're like, yo, man, he said Young Boy got 19 bodies, right?
Right.
Listen to the feds, boy. These fed niggas is crazy working out here, bro. Ooh, be careful.
So I said, well, how many views it got? Only 38,000. They like, but it's not on his main page. I'm like, why not?
No, it is.
It's only like 19.
Yeah, because he put out the full version now, yeah.
Also, it is.
That was the appetizer to the full 2-hour video that he just dropped. I actually watched half of it before I came in here.
Oh, shit.
And this is the most damning thing, or the thing that like really makes me feel
is
like...
he really fighting bodies?
No, he's not fighting them.
It was
it's
clickbait.
basically like it's allegations of people around Young Boy who allegedly killed people over the years as related to like their gang beef in their hometown.
And
now,
lyrics too, right?
And but he matches up the lyrics over time.
So now, because we all understand what we watching now, so Traveler Ross drops it out there like he did, right? And remember, NBA YoungBoy is up under Birdman and CS2 Back, supposed to be all one team, right? So he drops it. The feds pick it up, bring it right here to Fed Central. Now NBA YoungBoy about to be a target. This shit is nasty work.
I mean, he kind of shows how like during this era, Young Boy's claiming 4 bodies, and then like a couple of years later, he's 5, it's 6, it's 7, all the way up to like 19. Where like in recent times, he's had lyrics where he's talking about 19 bodies, and it feels like the number is like increasing as his catalog goes on, which is kind of crazy.
We got to recognize Trap Lore, right, for being a journalist, right?
A white, stale, soggy cracker of a man from England. Yes.
Okay. So is it Trap Lore's? Is he wrong for journalism and researching what's been put in front of him?
Absolutely not. He basically is like a cop. You know, he's a guy who's trying to uncover crimes and make YouTube videos
I'm like,
about
bro, it's one thing if he's playing audio. Shit. y'all got to get mad at the dude. See, I had the dude the other day called me and said, Wack.
Remember, they all supposed to be one team under one umbrella. Listen to Officer WACK100.
But I don't like that you called such and such a snitch. I said, did I call him a snitch? Right now, Adam, if I was to say, Adam, you a snitch, then that's Wack calling you a snitch, right?
Sure.
I have nothing to back it up. I said, bro, I read that he's a snitch. I didn't call him a snitch.
You're reacting to it.
His action went on the document, and I read the document. This document, which is not owned by me, says he snitched. So this is the same thing. If Trap Lord is following music and a certain rapper doesn't really get that as his career goes on, he's keeping a body count, allegedly, you really can't blame the journalist, a journalist like Trap Lord, who is pure white dude.
Pure white, yeah. Like the fallen snow.
Straight up. For listening and saying, hold on, rewind. Go to this CD. Wait, 3 years ago, it was lower. Wait, you can't blame me.
And because, so I was doing an interview the other day with Tunchi 5 from the Rolling Hundreds. And he's a guy who's got a lot of documentaries out there making accusations about him like he's some kind of murderer. And I was actually reading him quotes from some of those documentaries, which was kind of shocking.
He say
Steppy Weffy is definitely in the building. Salute to that. Just sent me pictures of this fire-ass chili that she made, knowing damn well I wanted some, and it's spicy. God damn. Some women are just teasers, bro. Salute to you, though.
these things.
He's never said this about himself. Well, I mean, if you listen to his lyrics, he's talking about doing whatever he might have done. I'm sure he's speaking hypothetically or whatever. But like either way, I was reading him quotes from these YouTube videos about him, and one part of it was like, it was said that he prefers drive-bys over walk-downs and that he killed a ton of his enemies as well as civilians. And I'm reading this to him, and he's just like, man, see, like, why the f are they putting this shit on me?
Where he from?
The Rolling Hundreds.
So he a Crip.
Yeah.
So how he take one of our names?
Tunchi 5?
That's Lil Wayne. 5 mean blood.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know the exact etymology
What
of
we
that.
call Lil Wayne.
You're right, yeah.
And 5 means what?
You're right, yeah.
Nigga done kidnapped our name. What y'all up to, man? They already, listen,
Should
man.
I ask? You almost
They already kidnapped Loco. That was a blood name first. That was our shit.
Wait, I don't have his number, but
Yeah, I want to ask him, my nigga, how you? Man, I know he's a Tunchi and he's a fifth one, so that's Big
yeah.
Tunchi, Little Tunchi, Baby Tunchi, Tiny Tunchi.
That makes sense, yeah.
Big Tunchi, Little Tunchi, Baby Tunchi, Tiny Tunchi, and he's infant. So he's infant.
Yeah. I don't know. But either way, you know, he was talking about that, and he's like, why the f-? He's like asking me, why do these YouTubers feel like they need to take somebody like me and put me in the mix and make accusations like that? Like, don't they feel like they're doing something wrong by basically snitching on me or whoever?
They're
and I'm telling them, I'm like,
YouTubers.
they're not holding themselves to the street code by any means. Yes, they spend all their time listening to rap music and talking about rap music and talking about.
You know, this is funny that this is what the narrative is being pushed to, right? They're not street dudes. Listen to me. I know a bunch of people who are not street affiliate, not street people whatsoever. But all their life, they was raised to not be doing no tattletelling. Mind your business. Don't insinuate shit that can get somebody else in trouble. That has nothing to do with the streets. Yes, you have street people that live and die by that code 100%, but you don't got to be street to mind your goddamn business. You don't got to be street to not incriminate somebody. But you see what the narrative is that they're trying to push? That's what it is. If you're not from the streets, it's okay for you to incriminate people. Please pay attention to what the fuck is going on in your face. This is what they're doing. A lot of y'all that be watching these videos are not street people. Are you out here incriminating people? Be real with yourselves. The ones who are not part of the streets whatsoever. We got some lovely, intelligent women that are in our chat that are not street women. I'm gonna use Steffi because she's the newest one that popped up in the chat. She ain't out here incriminating no niggas. She ain't out here saying Cuz, Blood, Hoover, Vice Lord, GD, none of that shit. But she also ain't out here incriminating people. So pay attention to what they're trying to do, and they're getting away with it too.
About street shit, but they don't feel like they have any responsibility to keep you out of jail. They feel like it's your responsibility to make yourself look innocent enough that you won't go to jail.
Did you let him know it's because of those very YouTubers the only reason why he was sitting in his seat?
Well, I mean,
he ain't got no hits.
I did not bring up that. I mean, it does help.
He got
some good records.
No.
Let me give you an example. Let's say you outside and you filming, right? Just outside filming. You see a few people run up in the bank, snatch the money about the bank, and get off. And you just so happen to catch that on camera. Police see that you was doing something with your phone, but they don't know if you was recording or not. But they just know you had your phone out, and they ask you, did you record that? What you gonna do? You gonna tell them that you got the footage? Because you ain't no street person? Or you gonna say, shit, man, that right there gonna get them in trouble. It ain't my job to do the police job. I ain't getting no money, no pension off of doing their job for them. No, I wasn't recording, officer. That's what I'm gonna do. What would you do? Because essentially that's what these dudes is out here trying to push the narrative to be. As long as you are a person that ain't from a gang, it's okay for you to go out of your way and tattletale and and incriminate people. That's the message that they're pushing to the youth. They're not pushing that to us. I hope y'all understand that. This is not for us. This is for the youth.
Because, all right, you want to know?
I ain't saying good records. I'm saying, does he have records that got out there that would attract your attention to say, oh, bring Tunchi up?
So there's one record in particular, but it has some really amazing lore about it, which is that back in the day, there's a bunch of Bloods driving around, right? And they're in a car and they're on live. And they're basically like popping out and like beating up people in their ops hood or some shit. Like they're running around doing all this crazy shit. It's been years since I've seen it, but they like were fighting some people or, you know, doing all this bullshit, right? Like they see Tunchi and they see Tune and you hear one of them in the back say, nah, that's Tune 5, bro. He ain't no regular C-word. So he then makes a song that ended up being his biggest song. It's just called Not a Regular C-Word. Which everybody, I appreciate.
He dissed himself.
Well, it's funny because like all these Bloods, like, and the one dude who's filming, he gets mad at the homie for saying that because he's like, man, you be doing too much on live because like you don't want your enemy to know that you think that he's crazy.
Really, that's how you devalue the word. We did that with Nick.
which ironically, thanks to YouTube, we still are probably wise to bleep. But let it be clear, he used the hard R.
Yeah, I can, you know what I mean?
You can, yeah.
But the word nigga has like, it really has no meaning of disrespect. The ER
Uncle Tom Sambo
does.
Nigga.
Oh yeah, that shit that shit hit like crack in the 80s.
I called somebody that the other day.
You hear it in a crowded room?
I called somebody that the other day.
Who?
A guy called me like, Wack, I need a Urus truck, a Lambo. I said, I know where one at, he just got it. Gonna cost $100 to get it. Right? I said, you ready? He like, yeah, right now. I called over there. He said, Wack, I got 2 people here wanting this car, but if it's you and your people, I'll hold it. He said he ready. Called him, sent him his paperwork, sent the wire. Oh, Wack, I can't pull the money down till Monday. Then why did you tell me you was ready? This is why I don't like doing business with, and I hit him with it.
And did you feel like it delivered the intended
effect? Yeah, because he was like, damn, bro, why would you say that? Because that's what you are. Oof. And I don't like dealing with those type of people. You know, that word just means an ignorant person. Anybody could be that. It's just when certain people say it to certain people, they take it like that.
Yeah. I mean, even black people bust it out from time to time, and when they say it the right way, you can really hear the intended effect.
Oh, that's real.
For sure. So, okay, I'm just going to get right to it. There's a video that came out this week. A little bit of virality to it. I've seen it doing quite a good number of views, and it basically was making the argument that WACK100 is A, no longer the game's manager, and B, is not necessarily on good terms with the game anymore. I can get into some of the details that they use.
Let me hear the details.
Case.
Give me the details.
So the first thing that they showed was basically a clip from a Neon live stream in which Neon is going to Game's birthday party, and there's another dude who's coming out who's his manager.
It's not another dude. That's my financial manager, you dumbass.
Well, I'm not the one.
He's been with us 10 years, weirdo.
You don't got. Why are you attacking me?
Listen.
Can you clarify that you're talking to the guy who made the video and not me?
Every house, every car, any of that shit you ever see me, Game, or Blueface with, he does it. Now, correction, Game has always had a management team. Okay. It's never been just one guy. Right? So, like, local...
We know he lying, right? We all know that's a lie, right? Do we have to go back in the time where he's out here speaking about he's the only manager for the game and his artists? Now, all of a sudden, he has a management team. This nigga is just a fucking liar, bro.
Clubs and shit, you would see more Sonic than me. When it came to overseas and albums.
That's that guy's name, Sonic?
No, that's not Sonic.
Oh.
You would see more of Sonic than me. When it came to albums overseas and shit like that, then you would see the WACK100 shit. When it comes to spot dates, it's a free-for-all to whoever got called, right? Now, our financial manager is also a manager of Eric Bellinger, as well as the dude, I always forget, Conscience, he's from Jamaica. And he does sit in a management seat, right? So at the end of the day, can that guy make the decisions? He could make the same decisions any of us could make.
Well, that is kind of what I said, is I'm like, I have never been under the impression that Wack was like the day-to-day doing everything for the game manager.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How you think he knows the game?
That guy in the video?
How you think he knows the game?
I don't know. There wasn't enough.
He's not from California. That guy is my guy, my friend, a close brother. My kids got his phone number in the time of something's going on. But him saying he's Game's manager, he's well in his right to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No. Okay.
So do I still conduct business when business comes? Yes, I do. Does he conduct?
What the hell was that just played? Did y'all catch that? What was that? He got real frantic when it happened. What was that?
Business? Yes, he does. And he's still the guy that when we need our vehicles and we need our homes and we need anything financial done, he's the only one.
Right.
That does that for us. He was part of my team on the financial side. Since then, he stepped into his own label situation and got his own artists in his own situations. Now, without me saying too much, right, it's certain deals and certain things that I do and certain things I won't do. Right? Now, Travis, his name is Travis. Trav for the Stars. Go follow him on Instagram. He's doing a great job. What he knows, he knows. The things he don't know, then I'm here to know, right? So, yes, nigga, it ain't never been no one person. But Wack's always been in the forefront because the overall bigger business from the last 12 years or 10, 11, 12 years has always been mine. From 2013 to Drillmatic. All those are albums and all the tours and all the bullshit that I oversee. Travis been around us about 10, 12 years. Every house, everything that we have acquired since then, I don't even, if R&B coming in right now, she'll tell you, I don't even sign paperwork, Travis. I need a G-Wagon. All right, boom. Is that this deal? I pull up, grab the keys, I'm out.
So would you say that you have a traditional artist/manager relationship with Game, or is it maybe different than how some management stuff works?
Well, okay, here's the thing. I haven't had a management documented contract with Ray J since 2008. Right? All my artists, and this is real shit, and they'll tell you this, and I toot my horn for this. Once those contracts run out, we don't never approach each other about a contract.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? When it's go time, it's go time. If Gang called me right now and I can show you on my phone and say, hey, I need this to happen, right? It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never been nobody's.
Do it right now. We want to see you do it on the Adam and Wack show. Pull your phone out and call the Game like you do me and everybody else. If you always want to prove your point, you'll pull that phone out and call them right now. That's what we want to see. If you don't do that, you cap.
Day to day. None of my artists, I'm going to be real.
That's exactly right, Steppy Weppy. Oversharing doesn't mean you're telling the truth. It means the absolute opposite. All this over talking, over explaining, all that. Everybody has a tale, man. I be trying to educate people on this, man. I played a lot of poker in my younger day. Everybody has a tale. When you play poker, you don't play the cards, you play the person, man. And I was pretty fucking good at it. So I'm not crazy. This nigga lying. All this over talking, over explaining that he doing, that's a clear sign that you're trying to cover up something. You're trying so hard to convince us that you are something that you're not. And we all got common sense, right? You don't got to be a psychologist to figure that part out. You know this nigga lying by the way he keeps trying to over-explain himself. It was a simple yes or no. Yes, I am his manager. Let's move on.
None of them operate like that unless they got an assistant with them. You know what I'm saying? Game don't like a bunch of men. You know, Game only works 6 months out the year.
I heard. He plays 2K the rest of it?
No, he's a father. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's a parent. And he do his video game shit. So at the end of the day, you're not going to get no seasoned artist, right? That's going to allow you to bombard them like that. The new artists, you take them, how I was glued to Blueface initially, I'm not glued to him like that now. He's grown, he's more mature, he got shit to do. Day to day, everything that's going on, shit that's going on, things we setting up, we set up. Once it's set up, I'm not in the space, it's time to move.
So that was part of what I said when I was talking about this with somebody the other day, is I was like, think about the 6ix9ine thing, which, you know, I get the feeling you guys didn't do that much business together, but I think that when
like 5 deals.
When you met him and you guys got on the same page, it was more like, it wasn't, hey, I want to be your manager, I'm going to take X percentage from everything that you have going on. It was, yo, I'm going to bring you deals and break me, like I'll get broken off if I bring you a deal that you like, such as the Kodak thing. And then if I don't bring you a deal for a year.
Die, right? I want to get with Gang. He want to pull up to the house. What do you tell me? I'll do a closing when I get to the album. Happy day. Bro, we don't lie.
That's Game's number?
Yeah, that's Game's number, motherfucker.
You don't have his number saved?
You don't see what it says?
Oh, okay.
I save my artist numbers by the year they change it.
I do that too, yeah.
Because I can't delete it because it might be information. Like it's one in there the same Game 2020. One that says Game 2013, right? Then he got one number that he just never changes. Only a few of us have. But, you know, ultimately Game is in the space to where, and another thing, Game makes a lot of his own decisions. Game probably does about 30% of his business himself. A lot of business, Instagram business, you know, things like that. His gaming stuff, that's all him. Like I've never touched none of his video game deals.
Right. I mean, it's kind of like me, honestly, where it's like, I don't need a manager. Like I already know what I want to do.
But I put together a deal for you.
Right. I would let you.
I'm not gonna say.
But you could kind of.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm gonna be real. It's like what's unique about me. It's about 20 to 30 artists in my phone. Offset, they called me from Dubai. Hey, we got this for Offset to be part of this, whatever. Academic, it's everybody out that's around me. I've brought them a deal. So I'm really not, I'm exclusive to my direct artists, but I'm kind of like a business partner to a bunch of them. It works out better for me like that.
Okay.
Burner Boy. You just watch. I'm not Burner Boy's manager.
Let's table the Burner Boy talk, because we should talk about him. But I present to you Exhibit B. This is a website for the game that has all the information, I guess, if you want to book him.
Though.
And it says he was previously managed by Cass Jones.
That's not, and it also has a very old company. I haven't operated
that on the screen.
Look, I haven't operated under that company in like 8-9 years, nigga. So that's a site that just.
I'm just saying that in terms of why I think people took this video seriously, I think that this screenshot, a lot of people were like, "Oh, that lends viability to this."
How many? You have never heard me talk about my business manager? I talk about him all the time.
Your business manager?
Hell yeah, I talk about him all the time.
I have one as well.
Yeah, so I mean, at the end of the day, now I will say this: he started as that. That's what when I brought him in with me and turned him on. I don't give a look. Half the city, and a lot of motherfuckers don't want to admit it, that's driving around in these big cars, that's living in these big houses. This is a fact. He got their credit right, got them where they supposed to be. I ain't gonna say a bunch of artists' name, but probably about 60% of the artists in this city. Because when I brought him, I shared him. Right? And then with me sharing him, you being a brother, I like when you want to talk to Ray J, what did I do? I put y'all on the blast. You don't need to fucking call me every time you want to talk to Ray J. So now he creates his own relationships. He got a relationship with Game. He got a relationship with Blueface. I think Ray J only met him like 2-3 times. But he had put together funding for Tronics, believe it or not, for like $5 million. And we didn't end up doing it.
Right.
But you know, like that's he more than a.
Okay, final argument that video made is that they showed how you wished Game a happy birthday on his birthday, and that he allegedly did not like or share the post, which I realize at this point we're kind of getting into the weeds here.
Don't listen.
But I think he did share a lot of other people, which is why they pointed this out.
Listen to me. Watch this.
Adam is lighting his motherfucking ass up. Best believe that. Adam know what he motherfucking doing. Brilliant,
bro. Game gonna do what Game gonna do.
I gotta listen to the mixtape. It's dropping tonight. Actually, it's dropping in.
Salute to Selena in the chat. Salute to you, Queen. Salute to Mikey B in the chat. And I agree with everything Mikey B said. He don't delete it in case it was information. I guess when they fire him, he keeps old text messages to blackmail him. That's exactly what he's doing.
And this is happening to me. This is happening to me with a bunch of people. See what I told him? It wouldn't let me. He responded. That's weird. I don't know why. Somebody else, I just went the other day.
So that is Game telling Wack that he was not able to tag him.
And he said, that's weird.
Tagging is not the same as.
No, but you're missing. This is me wishing him a happy birthday.
It wouldn't let you tag him, and he said, weird. I don't know why. Okay.
But it's like 4 people that did that with. And I don't know what my shit be restricted. Like I can't go live for like 3 years.
Yes, same.
Right.
I have like 210 days until I can go live.
Shit. But at the end of the day, here goes the thing, right?
That nigga be doing the fake Google tech shit, the whole shit, man. This nigga is. Yeah, man. This shit is nasty work. Call the game. Call the game right now. Call him on in this whole little interview. Call him. Don't show these fake ass text messages. Call the game. Cause Munchie B got good word and authority, nigga, that he do not F with you, brother. So the streets is talking. You can lie to these peons all you want to. I'm in Compton, right? Let me shut up.
And let's just say the business. All that, right? I think a lot of people where they shallow at with it is like they like, let's say today if Game called me and said, hey, I don't want you to do no business for me never again, right? We still brothers.
That's good.
You get what I'm saying? So, but do I still conduct business? You know, R&B could come in.
Dope Music ENT in the building. Salute to Dope Music ENT. Salute my guy.
Tell you that because she does the contracts. You know, if it comes, it comes. Game's been in album mode, doing this shit in there. You know, I just booked some tour buses and shit. You know, we've been working on tours and shit, you know, but Travis is in there definitely running point on day-to-day right now. As I'm running point on day-to-day on Blueface. But Travis is still business manager when it comes to anything that's going on with Blueface.
For sure. I'm going back and forth with a publicist right now, trying to get him to do an interview next week in case you want to try to throw any
Who's that?
game. So, in case you want to try to.
Who's the publicist? I only got one publicist.
They hit me up about promoting his mixtape. I said, yeah, let's do an interview. Maybe it's a DM, actually.
I'm going to be real with you, bro.
Yeah.
Who's Snoop Dogg manager?
I don't know.
I do a lot of business with him, too.
Oh, yeah?
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Really?
It's a fact.
There's another interview
I do a lot of shit for people.
Wait, did the Viral Way drop their interview with Snoop? Because they allegedly have an interview with Snoop. But I haven't heard anything about it if it did drop. I feel like I would have heard if they dropped it.
Adam, I do a lot of shit people don't know.
Uh-huh.
I just don't say nothing, but I'm going to show you something.
Viral Way Snoop Dogg.
I'm going to show you something that's going to f you up.
See, yeah, it says 3 weeks ago, big things, tune in, stay tuned. But I guess that maybe is saying that they're going to do it in the future. I thought they already did it, though, but maybe not.
I'm going to show, I don't say this out loud,
Okay.
Adam, but I just want to show you. You see the date of that, right? October 21st, right?
Yeah.
You see who it's to? Snoop Dogg, right?
Yeah.
Read the blue. I'm going to f you up right now. I just don't say
You want me
shit.
to read it, but not read it out loud?
Yeah, I just want you to see this. You're going to see what happened. You're going to be blown away. You see what's going on, right?
Okay.
You see his response, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? You see what I'm telling them.
Uh-huh.
As a blood, what I'm trying to do, right?
Yeah.
Now watch this. I'm going to show you something.
I like they get down.
Look, watch this. Now, you see there's a group blast, right?
Okay.
So who the f did it? I just don't say nothing. I don't say nothing.
Did you think that you would have a better chance at lining up an interview for them rather than No Jumper, given that we are?
Goes to Bandera in the building. Salute to you, my guy. Salute to you. Salute to the La Familia, my God.
Well, this is the thing.
Freaky.
Me and you could go see Snoop when we want to go see Snoop. If you want to go see Snoop, I can set it up.
I would love to go see Snoop. That was my favorite rapper.
My concern on some West Coast
As a kid.
My concern on some West Coast shit, just being a OG and a gatekeeper of this, was that these young men are from Long Beach.
I did see that.
You get what I'm saying? So I can go see him when I want to, but my thing is, let me put you in touch with a dude from your city that's one of the largest voices from the coast. So my thing is not to, all right, well, hey nephew, y'all, nah, Wack, we ain't never, let me make that introduction. Most people won't make that introduction because they haters. But I see something in Viral Way and I talk to Snoop, and where Snoop minds it at, what the content that Viral Way is doing, right? I know Snoop, what he will with it. He just didn't know that. So I made the introduction, and got the out the way. You know, the Long Beach cars should come together. And if me as a Paru could be instrumental with helping that grow amongst them, then I'm going to do that. This is what I mean when I tell a motherfucker, I'm not a gangbanger no more.
So Snoop is from 20s.
Long Beach. Yeah, he don't give a
Originally, though?
Long Beach, yeah, from 20s.
Okay.
Right? But you got to remember, Snoop's head of security always been insane.
And they are from Insane, so that's pretty.
But Snoop's head of security, all the G, always been insane. Big Fave, the OGs over there, always been insane. So but to me, it was a Long Beach thing. So Wack, what could you do? You and Dog got a great relationship. You done got to know the Viral Way, right? What I'm gonna do as a Damu is help that come together. Now, if you say Wack, politically correct, should me and you go see Snoop, or should you put something together with Viral to see Snoop? Politically correct, in my head, where I come from, is they're growing. Let them go see Snoop. If I want us to go see Snoop, I'm going to call Snoop and say, hey, me and Adam want to come down to the compound. What date you open? He going to give me a date and we going to go there.
It is weird, too, because it's like,
you're already where you at. Let them grow.
Like, no, I'm not hating on them at all, but by all means, I hope they get that. But it's kind of weird because it's like, I feel like a No Jumper interview is like a long, drawn out, multi-hour thing. And I would like to pull up on Snoop, but it feels like that would be kind of different than like the interview. Like the interview is kind of like,
No, Snoop
it's not
got a
just pulling up and hanging out.
Okay, so let me tell you about his
I feel like
compound.
monopolizing 2 hours of Snoop's time is
Listen,
a thing.
when I tell you pull up, let me tell you about his compound. He got a green room as big as this building,
Yeah.
right? He has a media room that's probably the size of this room with part of the, out there by the vending machines.
Right.
Barbershop, full court basketball, casino gambling room, 4 or 5 big ass studios, by maybe like 10,000 square foot loft condo upstairs, movie theater in the back.
Right.
So when I tell you we pull up, he has a media room for us to sit down and do he don't give a shit, bring your people, and we turn on the cameras.
Yeah.
So, you get the tour, but we'd be able to sit down with him and interview with him. He ain't gonna come. I wouldn't want Snoop to come over here because it's more of an experience and legendary to go see that. He has a crazy. Actually, bro, I'm gonna be robbed into a lot of spots. Hit Factory, all these places. He probably got the biggest compound I've seen. It's nuts, man. That building gotta be 50,000 square feet, 60,000. It's crazy.
I mean, one of the main reasons why I have this building is because you took me to Nick Cannon's spot a couple years back, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get my own shit like this.
He got about 4 or 5 Knicks.
Wow, that's a big spot.
It's huge, bro.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Nick still has that spot?
No, he moved.
Really?
Because dude wouldn't sell it to him.
Oh.
And Nick was getting that for a steal. I don't even want to tell you what he was getting it for.
Probably enraged me. It was probably, yeah.
Like not too far from you.
Yeah?
Yeah. So,
Yeah. That place should be as much as this, I would think.
Yeah, but
Similar.
listen, bro, some of us, like, I'm on a run and I'm in a race. I'm really in my own race in my own head, challenging myself. So if I can help the next person, bro, I'm gonna help them.
Yeah, we gotta elevate and we gotta stop responding to bozos.
You haven't noticed I've been stopped doing it?
Yeah?
Been stopped because here it goes, right? We lose. They do and say things intentionally, knowing we could attack them and make them look crazy, but we said their name. So how you beat them is don't say their name. Ignore them. The first, bro, that's why I was disappointed at a few of the things you did, right? It's one thing if you making a move to build another character, but like, bro, it can't become the liquor store.
What are you talking about?
No Jumper is the largest platform, and you're not arrogant about it.
But
on the West Coast,
right? But No Jumper built its name because I've had this
SoundCloud.
Yeah, but I'm saying we built our name. All of our biggest moments, in a sense, are like being willing to do content with dudes who realistically were not exactly huge names.
No, but they were dudes that had something. They were rapping. They had something going on.
That's all.
Whether it was small,
don't really know.
Whether it was small, they had some video. They were artists, right? You can't bring them. Who the f are you? You do merch? Are you a comedian? Who are you? You get what I'm saying? So I've been stopped responding to him. You come on Clubhouse, you gonna talk to Beast, you gonna talk to Keep It G, you gonna talk to J.O., you gonna talk to Lavish and cats like that. I'm gonna mute up because they just want me to say something and they take the clip and then you know what I'm saying?
Let's do West Coast podcasters / streamers / personalities who could really hang on like a mainstream level. Like we could even just do like top 5.
A lot of us.
Because I feel like
some niggas can't talk about nothing outside of LA.
Me and you. But even if you only talk about LA, at least that's something. But I feel like if there was a panel of the top 50 state countrywide, shit, me and you, I think are for sure like
we're there by
far number one and number 2. I think that's pretty.
And I don't take nothing from nobody else because they doing their thing. Like NFA, I was happy to see he had the blue juice. Because now he's taking it. People looking at him, paying attention. He got fans out of fault. He's doing what he's supposed to do with it. Those people that get in the seat and you just stagnated. Right now, I got full blown production going on right now.
On NFA juice?
No, actually, I probably need to let him come promote it in the. You know, we shooting the Fresh Out of Love.
That's the Blueface thing?
Yeah, right. I got full-blown production going on
So
right
he's
now.
filming a reality show with a house full of girls right now?
Well, right now we're in the IE. They're in jail.
So it's a big fake jail that you guys have rented
It's a
out?
jail.
So it's an actual jail?
They in jail. We got a section of the jail.
Wow.
They got to do about a week.
You could just do that? You could just rent an
Money
actual
talk.
jail? So there's prisoners in the rest of
Money
the jail?
talk. Shout out to my man Curly, Antonio Ward on deck. My film crew is probably about 9 to 10 of them. You know, we got 14 girls.
And this is for your streaming thing. This isn't Zeus?
No, this is not Zeus.
Okay.
Me and what I've done is built another channel called Nothing But Content, that which in turn Blueface gets paid for talent, but I've also made him a partner in for ownership. See, this is when you got a real manager.
Huh.
You get what I'm saying? The management ain't, as you elevate, let him elevate with you. So I'm going to get him a bag for your participation.
Yeah.
But your partnership in this thing. So outside of him, everything else that happens under, which we got 2-3 other, big acts that we're shooting. 607 Unky's coming doing a cameo.
He's a crackhead.
So we can introduce his character.
I feel like that's not
You can't do that, bro, because
But he's a brackhead. It's not going to be good.
But you can't listen. You was a neighborhood crib. Now you talking about shit with bees. I don't know what
every
you
which
claim.
way. I do it
the
all.
Inglewood homies ain't claiming you.
Nah.
Dude can't make that decision,
They think I'm pretty cool.
right? So, but I'm
Deuce Sims, the Don in the building. Salute my guy, Deuce Sims in the building. Salute my guy.
telling you is that you got to use this, do other things. What's her name? Tam Burger.
Yeah.
I walk out, bro. I swear, I just realized it's her. I'm like, damn, what is this people who keep leaving these things on my windshield?
You see the flowers that she left for R&B?
yeah,
that was
but-
really nice, huh?
And she's, I believe, she might be assisting R&B on some of the production
Right.
or something. R&B got her own little team she put together.
Yeah, we were trying to throw Tam in the mix with the Blueface thing, yeah.
Yeah, no, R&B fucks with Tam. We couldn't put Tam in there.
Not like as a contestant.
No, we could have her do some other. But we
Although
got,
that would be great.
we got a lot of big things. And like this is not one of those fall in love with Blueface you can, but what we bought, but we giving away cars. We giving away points in his merch deals. We giving away all a full set of veneers.
Ooh.
Shout out to R&B. She called and made that happen. We're going to fly our girl to Cali, Colombia for free.
Oh.
A full 20. You know what I'm saying? Top and bottom. So it's like, we're doing things to where even though you may not win in the end, you may win in one of the segments. So it's like Blueface saying, I'm fresh out of love as far as the lovey-dovey shit. I might like you, but let me make you love me for a different reason, be loyal to me for a different reason, because you getting a vehicle that you may didn't have, or you getting a residual because I cut you into being part of our merch deal because your design was picked.
So you think that porn is not part of the Blueface come up this year? You would
Blueface
advise against that?
he's never done porn.
But you would advise him not to enter into the porn world.
Nah, he don't need to do porn. Porn, streaming, all that. He ain't doing none of that shit. Makes him too common.
It's too lowbrow.
Yeah. For what?
Yeah, all right.
Think
I let my girl get her hopes up, but yeah.
you really won't, bro. Are you okay, bro?
What?
How do you see your wife? Is your wife like like the mule, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, had the mule out there, pulling shit, like, cause it's like that's
I do
your
like
wife.
that. That's a good metaphor right there. I do like that. No, but we're partners. We're working together on this operation. And if it came down to it, would I let Blueface take her for a ride if it was going to be an OnlyFans exclusive? I think that might be worth it.
So you're a modern day pimp.
It's not really a pimp thing.
Okay.
He would be paying.
Okay, would you let Munchie B take her down?
Nah.
Because it wouldn't generate no views.
It's just not the same.
It wouldn't generate no subs.
It's different.
That's still you pimping. It's about the money.
Yeah, but it's not him paying money. But if he doesn't want to do it, okay, Blueface, I will respect your wishes.
The crazy part about it, you could have just put a bucket of water right there and Munchie B wouldn't have known the difference.
Well,
You so disrespectful, but I promise you, even with that man being blind, you wouldn't say that shit in the dark room with him. Because I guarantee he'll whoop your ass. You wouldn't say that to him. so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit you be saying on these airways about people, bro, you wouldn't do that shit in their presence. That nigga done accomplished and did way more and is more of a stand-up man than you ever could be with limited eyesight, brother. You such a sucker, bro. You's the bottom of the fish tank, nigga. You just ugh.
He'd have just came in there saying, Adam wife got some weak ass wussy. Look, he did this. He did this. Look.
That's your boy, though. I'm going to get y'all on good terms again.
Man, I don't know what's wrong with that dude. His people called me the other day from the joint.
I think I'm going to get you guys back on good terms.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm going to take you guys on vacation.
We ain't never been, I don't know the dude.
All right, we got to hit this one. TDE head of security says Game is lying about wanting to sign Kendrick early in his career. Were you privy to this early in Kendrick's career that Game wanted to sign him? It's the first I heard of it.
Adam, you do understand that you can't ask me no questions about my client or my brother about a little homeboy, right?
So you're saying that you think he was lying?
No, what I'm saying is you can't ask me no questions about my client, my brother, or my little homeboy.
But we've been talking about him for like a half hour.
No,
already.
we was talking about me and him.
Right. But this is a current saga that's going on. Game said that, and then a TDE head of security commented calling Game a liar.
Who is it? Who is this guy?
I'm not 100% sure.
You know him?
I don't.
You don't know him?
I mean,
you have no idea. So you asked me a question about somebody you don't know.
I just saw a comment that was being highlighted on social media.
This is what I will say, right?
Yeah.
It's only one person that Game could have that conversation with.
Kendrick.
Top Dog.
Okay.
Couldn't even have a conversation with Kendrick because Kendrick was signed to TDE.
Okay.
So it's only one person that, and not to say that with the head, and I know who that is too.
The security guard.
Know him very well, right?
Okay. You think maybe he just didn't know?
No, here goes the thing. You know, I don't know. You never know what conversation Game had with Top Dog, right? Top Dog's not one to go tell everybody about their conversation, but I will say this. Game definitely did play a part, right? Because J-Rock, people were on tour, people was in studios. But the beautiful thing about this, with Game playing a part in Kendrick's career, right? Kendrick was able to return the favor and play a part in his career. He's been featured, I don't know, a bunch of times. One of my favorite songs, The City.
How many times have they come?
The City, Hear No Evil, at least about 4 or 5 times I know on Game's albums. I don't even know about mixtapes, but you know, some of my favorite Game songs is featuring Kendrick.
At least 6 official songs.
Yep, The City. See No Evil is one of my favorite ones.
The City, Cali N-Words, featuring like J-Rock and others, which was on the Game's mixtape. But all of these are... Oh, wait, okay. Game put out an album, which we forgot about this, 2022, featuring Kendrick Lamar on a song called No More LA. That was 2022. That was pretty recent. And then in 2015, Kendrick was on the Game's album, The Documentary 2. So, I mean, shit. I mean, Kendrick was already in his legend arc by 2015. See No Evil featuring Kendrick and Tank from Jesus Piece in 2012. Yeah, I mean... That's pretty official.
Let me enlighten you to something too, bro.
Sure.
When people be talking to management shit, right? I've never ever just been to management, right? You see this? You see that, right?
Dramatic.
You see that?
2022 100 Entertainment. So that album was /Numinati. That album was put out under your imprint.
I've never just been the management, and Game's never just been the artist. We've always played label, artist, label, management. But that happens because of our bond. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and you know how we work together when we're ready to work. You know what I mean? So, you know, at the end of the day, I would if I wanted to know that answer, I would call Top Dog. Nobody could deny that Game was influential for Kendrick on his come up. You know, they both from Compton. Kendrick was around. J-Rock, he did a lot of work, but you can't deny it.
Also, like, there might not be anybody else. Well,
They got 6 features.
there probably are, but like very, very few people who've gotten that many features. And
That's
granted,
right.
like 2 of them in the last 10 years, which 2022, I mean, Kendrick was already unbelievably rare at that point.
And I'm going to be real with you. The labels can only suggest. Ultimately, it got to be Kendrick's decision.
I mean, Kendrick said no.
But I will tell you this. Top Dog has always had a lot of love for Game. He loved Chuck. He'll tell you, man, that nigga crazy, man, but I love that nigga. So, at the end of the day, that circle is closer than you think. Like, when you read that, you don't know what you're reading, right? Kendrick mentions the head of security names in songs all the time. In his last big songs going at Drake, you heard 2 T's, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You know why 2 T's is very significant to the movement over the last 20 years? So why?
Where he's from?
No, I mean, he's from a very prominent neighborhood. You had one of his big homies in there before.
But the 2 T's stands for treetop, right?
No, 2 T's from Watts.
Oh.
Right?
So that's the name of the security guard that you're talking about?
Yeah, his name is 2 T's.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to tell you why he's very significant
Why?
in all of this, in this whole rap culture, right? He's done what a lot of people weren't able to do. Be instrumental in keeping people safe and killing a lot of bullshit, but staying under the radar. Do you know who 2 T's was first head of security for?
No.
The Game.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? So you dealing with a very prominent individual. You dealing with people that got over 20 plus years of
So
relationship.
you're saying the person who left that comment is someone you have a lot of respect for?
No, that's the homie.
Okay. But you do think he's wrong about this statement?
No, I'm not going to say he's right or wrong.
He just might not know.
What I'm going to say is, if Game was to have that conversation, right?
Yeah.
Game's not going to have that conversation with nobody but the person that can make that decision,
Yeah.
which is Top Dog. He can't even have it with Kendrick back then because he signed to, he signed to Top Dog.
I mean, there might be deals that you or I are working on that we never mentioned to each other, or a artist that you tried to sign that didn't work out, and why would you tell me? Like, what? Maybe you would.
And I'm gonna be real. That was a little different because 2 T's is really kind of quiet under the radar type dude, very serious dude. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little different. But once again, that's something that's a debate that I would love to sit at the table with the circle and hear. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we'll get that.
No, that'd be something handled with them.
Well,
Definitely.
I'm sure Game will speak on it more, since I'm sure he's probably done some
it ain't that
interviews.
type of thing because it's a different type of love and a different type of respect. You got to understand, 2 T's wasn't just head of security. He lived with Game. Nigga, you wasn't, in order to get the Game, I don't give who you was. You could have been Game's brother. Hear me out. In order to get the Game, you was gonna have to go through 2 T's, and that wasn't an easy task.
Yeah.
So this is a dude that's very bonded. So, they got their own relationship and their own ups and downs. Me and Game didn't have some knockdown, drag out arguments. The world won't know it. And he'll say, nigga, I don't give what's going on, nigga. We still brothers. Let's keep moving. Right? And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Because if, whatever the case may be, again, that's a question. And I'm going to call Top because now it keeps coming up. I wonder if Game ever approached him to say, I thought I heard, I don't know if in an interview, I don't know if I heard that they maybe they wanted to merge or something. I thought I heard something like that.
But bro, also I wanted to sign him can mean a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Like I can meet an artist and be like, damn, Remo, I want to sign him. Oh, he already signed by somebody else? Never mind.
But back then you got to remember, unless Top wanted that to happen,
yeah,
it wasn't going to happen.
But he could have talked to a couple people.
He could have.
Realize it's not going to happen and it doesn't go anywhere.
Or it could have been a situation earlier on where 2 T's might have said, hey, man, I got this whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And all artists, when you don't know a motherfucker, right, like that, you really don't trip it till, you start seeing their growth. But Game definitely saw Kendrick's growth because he was a part of it. They come into the studio sessions, man, they around and, they touring together. J-Rock went on tour during the LAX time. Kendrick back then, who was K-Dot, was the hype man. You get what I'm saying? So
For sure. Okay, so how do you feel about this little war that's been going on with Daz Dillinger and Snoop? You seen this?
Daz always attacks Snoop and antagonizes Snoop. He attacks Suge, which he has a right to, because Suge did some bullshit and gave his baby mamas all his financials when they was taking him to court. But
it does.
You know, they related. You know, him and Snoop was related. So I don't know. I know Snoop gave him a warning. I was shocked that Snoop responded.
Because I said in the group chat after I saw that, I said, I don't think we've seen Snoop put out that kind of energy to anybody via social media ever that I can think of.
It wasn't about what he said. It wasn't about what he said. It was his eyes.
He just looked mad.
No, he looked serious.
Disgusted.
And listen to what he said. I'm going to really f you up. Not physically, but financially.
Big bang, take little bang.
When you dealing with that type of superpower, you never know. I've done it. I'll say, you know what? You want to do that deal? Kill that one in. And guess what? I'll give you those extra 5 points you wanted. I'll give those to you too. And then it goes away. So, you know, Daz, I think Daz know he gonna leave him alone. He know when to bag up. Snoop gave him a warning. That's his little, you know, his little relative. And I think Daz, has Daz responded to that?
To Snoop trying to scare him and basically saying that I'm gonna f you up business wise, I don't think he's responded to that, or at least not that I've seen yet. We might be able to find it though. This is the stuff that Snoop, Snoop being pissed off about that.
Yeah, Snoop really don't respond. So when I saw him respond, that was a warning shot.
Yeah, I mean, Snoop is pretty much like the definition of just like too big to get into the muck with people. But when it's like family, when it's somebody that you've been making music with for all these years, it's like at a certain point, you gotta clap back, I guess. I mean, it's very convenient on this show when a large percentage of the topics are about artists that you and I either manage or know extremely well, like The Game and Blueface.
Yeah, like
really makes this whole process pretty smooth.
Watch this. EKE, right?
Up and coming LA artist that was at that Blueface video shoot the other day. Yeah,
from the height.
Okay.
Had a song, The Ghetto, right? Remember when he came up here with True Car?
He was with him. Okay.
He came up here one day, one Thursday. First time I ever seen him in my life.
Not to do a podcast, they were just together.
No, yeah, they popped up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
True Car brought him to see me. I didn't know. First time I ever seen this kid in my life. Never heard of him, know who he was. Boom, boom, boom. We got this song. I'm on this song. He needs your help. What you need? I need a situation. How much money you want? He told me how much money he wanted, right? I went and got him 3-4 times the amount. In 3 days, I had him high 6 figures in his pocket at one label at a single deal and had him sign the QC and didn't know him. Listen, now, could I had called him and said, hey, I got this over here, a deal over here, a deal over here. His manager was his brother, right? Could I have called him and got him to do any type of business? Of course. But I'm not the manager. You know, you might consider me a business partner. I got nephew paid. He looked at me and said, how in the hell did you give me all this money in 5 days? Right? And I didn't even sign him to me.
You didn't try to get paid off of this deal that you helped negotiate?
No, I didn't touch none of his money. He coming up, he young. I got money. The label side paid me.
Okay. Yeah.
I made the label, and QCP money don't spend with me. I don't charge him for nothing. That's my brother. But the label side where I placed a single paid me, right? From their side. Well, I ain't gonna hit nephew like that. Like, he on the come up.
I gotta learn that side of the game because I'm still a total noob when it comes to signing artists or whatever. I gotta get my feet wet. I gotta sign somebody.
I've been told you, let me kick off that division. You tripping. I talked to Josh last week.
You never brought an artist to the table, so.
Bro, listen, see, that's the part of it. Doing that for you. See, one thing about it.
I can find the artist.
There we go.
I trust myself.
Listen. I know my lane with certain people. So if I was going to put that business for no jumper together and go get the financing and funding and do everything, I would let you do that.
I've had 4 or 5 artists I almost signed over the years that just little things get in the way. The last one was so good. I'm waiting for him to get out of jail. He's not from here, don't worry. But that dude's good.
Yeah, I would let you do that.
I sat on the call for his court date because he shot somebody. I sat there and waited to talk to the judge. The judge didn't even get to me because he got mad at the kid for posting a photo with a gun on Facebook.
Yeah, he tripping.
Yeah.
So I would let you do that in that situation, but no jumper. I'm gonna be real. It's probably to it that I talked to Josh about it. I talked to him for about an hour and a half. He drilled me, and Josh told me, ain't no pause. He picked my brain. He said, "Wack, thumbs up with what you saying." I said, "You gotta talk to Adam." I said, because every time I tell him something, he hear me, but he don't hear me. Because I don't want to go out into the woods to get the bag, and then you say, "Huh, what's going on?" I want you to know Wack's going to get the bag.
I think my value that I could get is going to be a lot more 6 months from now than it is right now.
See, that's what's crazy. So you'll wait 6 months versus position yourself now to be whatever you
You did previously, but I haven't seen it in a while. Okay.
I'm never going to go down. Listen, anything with
I'm
me,
waiting for the paperwork. I'm not taking boxing classes until I sign on the dotted line.
Once I give you a number that's agreed upon,
Okay.
the only thing that ever happen with that number is it go up.
The number was just like flashed at me on a phone real quick. It wasn't like super crazy.
That's the guy that actually, man, let me see if we get our paperwork. Because he said the dude, remember I called and he said he sent an offer to him and he texted me and I sent you the group text. He accepted.
I mean, I'm already doing promo for the photos. Interviewed his ex-girlfriend.
He accepted it. Right?
Go.
So now,
let's go.
Let's see. I'm going to have your paperwork by next week.
Let's do it, man.
Because next week is fight week. I got to see a Blueface fighting in L.A. or Florida.
Some say that the 22-ster is just going to walk through this guy.
I think you got action.
Oh, yeah.
Personally, I think you got action because, for one, you're a thinker.
Put me against Mayweather next.
Huh? Blueface got in there with Mayweather. He did all right.
I heard that.
Yeah, he did all right. Mayweather didn't think he was going to come at him that hard.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like that was pretty good. I'm going to run off right now and do a Milk Boys podcast with Steiny.
Hold on.
Oh, what else you want to hit?
We didn't cover the Stockton shit.
Oh, yeah.
Those your people.
Well, yeah.
First of all, listen, whoever did that,
nasty.
I don't know what you was thinking. I don't know what's going on. It's a 2-year-old's birthday party. Ugh. I don't care who you looking for. You do not go inside of a child's birthday party and open fire. Second of all, big shouts out, big love for our main man, Jason Lee, who's the vice mayor of Stockton. And you know, with me, it's like, I know how to put pieces together. So, you know, Burner calls me, he hears the Breakfast Club talking about it, because Burner don't really know what the hell going on, and especially Stockton, it's a little place. And he like, yo, Wack, what's going on with this up here, man? And I'm hearing some kids died. I said, you know, I've been hearing about it. Let me call Jason Lee. He said, what, Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked? I said, Jason Lee's the vice mayor of Stockton. He like, what? I said, he sits on the board. I called Jason. Jason, what's going on up here? He tell us 14 hit, 3 dead, 8, 9, and 114.
Is it 5 dead now or 4?
No, it was 3.
Okay.
So, soon as that was said, Burner got a little quiet. And he said, man, I wish it's something I can do for those families.
4 people killed.
All right.
8, 14, and 21.
Oh, yeah, 20. Okay, it was an adult. So he said, I wish I could do something for the families of the children.
Yeah.
And Jason Lee said, well, you know, nobody prepares for the death, the funeral of an 8, 9, and 14-year-old. He said, actually, we were just talking about putting together the GoFundMes or whatever to help bear. And Burner said, please don't do that. He said, okay, you'll sponsor one? He said, I can't sponsor one child. I'm going to sponsor all of them. So tell me what it is, get it to Wack, and we get it done.
No, that's great.
You know what I'm saying? And he did it, and it cost a little piece of money. We didn't have to ask him. It was just once he heard, he just did it. You know what I mean? So shout out to Burna Boy. He got a big heart.
Nah, it's dope for real. But it's kind of crazy that, like, since you introduced me to Burna Boy, I feel like I see so much Burna Boy slander on the timeline every day about. I didn't even know about this, but
we ain't even talking about
that.
He
kicked a woman out of the show.
Even talking about
which
that.
I didn't really see the clip, but I heard about it. And then they're saying that the tour is canceled, right?
Adam, see. Tours canceled. He just had a sellout crowd last night.
But didn't he cancel like a lot of the dates? I was just wondering about it because I never really paid attention to his career before this.
Snow shit, whatever. They just rescheduled him. But no, he just had a sold out crowd last night. But at the end of the day, you know what's crazy about you?
What?
I don't know if it's just what you and your people do, right? People could be like
the anti-Burna Boy thing is really more of your people. People could be like
celebrating. And then you'll come and say, yeah, but remember y'all were slaves.
We're doing a podcast. And no, you are the person who constantly brings up slavery for no reason. But
we talking about some shit 2-3 weeks ago.
Well, I've just been seeing it nonstop on my feed.
I'm just saying today.
I'm not a Burna Boy hater. I thought he was a great guy. Seemed nice.
Boy, we salute Burna Boy. Condolences to those families in Stockton.
I'm too deep in the Twitter shit because I see the people trying to weaponize him paying for the funerals as if he's just doing it for PR. I seen that on Twitter too from some of these nasty women.
Nah, because how it happened, he just called me. He said, hey, what's this? Is that by you? Because he don't know the cities.
Right.
He just heard California because he like, his whole thing is like, Wack, y'all OGs out there letting this happen? I'm like, bro, that shit like 350 miles north. I said, but that's, Jason Lee's the vice mayor. And he didn't know. He like, Jason Lee, what he got to do with it? And when I told him, and when I got Jason was just telling us what was going on. And then Burna was like, Jason said they got to go raise money. He like, nah, brother, that's not cool. I'll cover the children. So it was a real genuine conversation. It wasn't like somebody calling and saying, hey, can I do this or can I? That shit, people real evil in this world. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't.
Especially on Twitter.
If you totally ignore it, then you know that, but then if you step up to help, you're doing it for some.
Well, the thing that they were saying, the people who were hating on it was kind of like, oh, this, and this happened in Nigeria or in Africa as a whole, and you didn't necessarily take interest in that, and now you take interest in that. You don't know, nobody
knows what the hell Burna Boy does in Nigeria.
I'm just saying
do we get Nigerian news?
I don't personally. I'm sure his feed probably has some of it.
And I'm pretty sure Burna Boy, 22.6 million. Who got 22.6 million people just on the Spotify. I'm pretty damn sure. Matter of fact, I know he has.
I looked it up. It says net worth $60 million.
I'm pretty damn sure Burna Boy has helped a bunch of people over there throughout Africa.
Yeah.
Just because people don't tell you about it. I showed you something tonight that you didn't know that it looked like, damn, Wack. You know what I'm saying? Just because we don't tell you about it don't mean it didn't happen. And I'm going to be real, and I don't think Burna Boy really wanted it mentioned. You know what I mean? He just did what he did, and we got off the phone. But, Jason Lee, being honest as he is, he don't want the world thinking, hey, we need to help bury the kids, send the money, because he's letting you know, hey, we got it. But the families do need, because I guess they want to take some time off. If you still want to donate, to help the families, since you can. So, we live in a real evil world. But shout out to Burna Boy, bro.
Man, shout out to Stockton, because that's a up one right there.
Yeah, they telling me they got music that says we don't care about the women and children.
A lot. It's a very common theme in a lot of that Stockton music. Like, we're going to kill you even if you're with your kids and your wife or whatever, yeah.
Well, listen, leave in the comment section. Would you guys rather see Blueface fight in Florida, him and Nick Young, or in L.A.? I want to know. One or two places.
L.A., because then I won't have to go to Florida.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's in L.A. We be at the Shrine right by USC.
Oh, let's go.
Going down. I got the fees for the building today. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Oh, word?
Not even six figures.
Let's get it. All right. Yo, shout out to everybody who watched this. Please smash the like button.
Stay tuned. Fresh Out of Love reality show starring Blueface and a slew of intelligent, hot, burnt out chicks.
Ooh, my type.
It's going down.
Let's go. Pow.
All right. Oh my God. Ugh. All right, that was the end of that. I'm gonna take a shower. Wash all that filth and shit off of me. I don't know. That was. You can tell that their relationship is over. It's at the end. Adam is going out of his way to expose him, but what a lot of people are out here talking about in the lower surface level of content, you can tell he's making an assertive effort to do that. And CS2 Back is doing whatever he can behind the scenes to sabotage Adam. And I'm pretty sure Adam heard the comments that he made on Clubhouse. I know those videos are circulating. I did a reaction to it. So that's pretty much what that is. So, I don't want to do no more content, man. I'm done for as far as lives, I'm just done for the day. Yeah, I'm done. I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to do this shit, but I love y'all, man. I do. I love y'all. It's always an honor, the privilege to do this content with y'all. Y'all have a great Sunday, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Blessings.
Said what you said. If you mean what you said, then stand on it. Oh, stand on it. Oh, stand on it. Oh, stand on it. What? You said what you said. If you mean what you said, then stand on it. Oh, stand on it. Oh, stand on it. Oh, stand on it. Stand on it. Media, we make you stand on it. We tell the truth because it's a demand for it. You know the business. I might even ran for it. They called him the press before he even ran for it. You said what you said. If you mean what you said, stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. You said what you said. If you mean what you said, stand on it. 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 Stand on it.